Hello children, welcome back to the class, and today we will study an interesting story. Okay, an interesting story about Kunti and Karna. Children, do you know who is Kunti and Karna? And in which book or in which story we will learn about them or we will hear their names? Yes, children, in Hinduism we have two great epics. Which are the two great epics? One is Ramayana and one is Mahabharata. So Ramayana, it tells the story about Rama and his 14 years of Vanavasa and all. Right. And Mahabharata, it tells about Kauravas and Pandavas who were cousins and what happened to them and why they fought each other. Okay, why Mahabharata incident, why Mahabharata war has taken place. So here Kunti is the mother of Pandavas, that is wife of Pandu, and Karna is one of the eldest son of Kunti. But he was born to Kunti before her marriage. So she was blessed by Lord Surya, sun. Okay. So Karna is also one of the one among the son of Kunti. Okay. Now here Karna, he was betrayed by his mother. Now why he was betrayed by his mother? What happened? How did he grew? Okay, and who gave him importance and who showed him love? Okay, and how he will come in contact with Duryodhana, everything we will learn in this lesson, children. Okay, and before that, children, this story is taken from Mahabharata, as I told you before. Okay, and Kunti, this lesson is the conversation between Kunti and Karna. And before going into the lesson, I'll tell you the brief story, how Karna was born to Kunti. Okay, children. So, one day, sage Durvyasa will come to Kunti's palace. Okay, before that time she was unmarried. So, he'll come to their palace, and with great devotion and respectful, Kunti will serve him. Kunti will show her great devotion, and she will please the Durvyasa. So with her work, with her devotion, she will please Durvyasa Muni. So he'll become very happy with Kunti and he will teach some mantras. Okay. So what were that mantras? That mantras were to invoke God, to request God. Okay. So when she invoked when she requests the God would appear in front of her and she would be blessed with babies, son. Okay, she would be blessed with boy babies. So one day the Durvyasa Muni will be her guest in her palace and she will serve him with great devotion. So Durvyasa Muni will be pleased by her and he will teach her mantras so that she can she can invoke God. Okay, through that she can get the sons, babies, boy babies. Now, so she will serve and Duryodhana Muni will be happy and as I told, he will teach her some mantras and with curiosity, with lot of curiosity, whether that mantras will work or not to check, with her curiosity, she will invoke Lord Surya. Okay. And that mantras will actually work and Lord Surya will appear in front of her. Now what happens next? Next, Lord Surya will bless her with a boy baby. And that baby is Karna, who is one of the greatest among all our heroes, epic heroes. Right, children? And that time she was unmarried. And if she goes and tell to anybody that Karna, that baby, what she was having in her arms is her, then would anyone believe or would anyone accept? No, nobody will accept. So she'll become scared and she will take that baby and she'll put it in basket and she will leave the baby in the river Ganga. Okay, now with full heart, means with full sadness, she will leave that baby and what happens, this baby will be taken care by the other person who was a fisherman or a charioteer, and a charioteer. His name was Adiratha. Okay, and this Adiratha give his name, and he will show father's love towards Karna, towards the baby, okay, who got from the river Ganga. And his wife Radha, even she will show all her motherly love towards Karna, and they will raise him. Okay, children. Now what happened? Next, the war will start. Now everybody will have grown up. Now they will have some clash of misunderstandings between them, and the war will begin. Now, when Krishna tells him that, when Krishna tells Kunti that war is nearing, when war is getting to start, now your sons will be fighting with their cousins. Now there will be more bloodshed. Who were cousins? Pandavas and Kauravas. Okay, so they will be fighting with each other, and there will be more bloodshed. And your son Karna is with the Duryodhana. Okay, he is towards Kaurava's side. So your son will be fighting with the other 5 sons. Okay, so Karna might kill one of your son. Okay, then the other Pandavas were Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, and Sahadeva. These are 5 Pandavas. So Krishna will say that Karna might kill any one of the Pandavas, or Pandavas may kill Karna. So better it is the right time for you to go and tell Karna about his birth secret. Okay, now Kunti will think, and she will also feel that it was the right time, and she will meet Karna. Okay, so now what happens next? We will see in this lesson. Understood, children? Yes, I hope you have understood. Now we'll start with our lesson. Sage Durvyasa had taught Kunti a mantra. It was a secret verse to invoke the gods. When invoked, they would appear before her and bless her with sons equal to themselves in glory. The young Kunti was at that time waiting for her Swayamvara. Here Swayamvara means where queen will choose the king for her. Okay. But she had out of curiosity invoked Surya, the sun god. He had blessed her with a child who would prove to be the greatest of all heroes. With a baby in her arms, Kunti wondered, how will I explain the child? Who will believe me? With a heavy heart, she placed the baby in a basket and set it afloat on the river Ganga. He grew up in Adiratha's house and became a hero called Karna. War is near, Krishna said. Your sons will fight against their cousins. There will be much bloodshed. Kunti was deeply disturbed. The Pandavas would fight against the Kauravas, and Karna was on Duryodhana's side. Karna would fight against his brothers. Perhaps they kill him or be killed himself. He was her precious firstborn, whom she had never acknowledged, never fondled with mother's love. Tears of despair welled up in her eyes. Kunti made up her mind to tell Karna the truth. That was the only way to persuade him to leave Duryodhana and to fight on the side of the Pandavas. With Karna gone, Duryodhana would be weaker in strength and spirit. The Pandavas would be able to vanquish him with ease. This was the right time for Karna to learn the secret of his birth. Kunti hurried to the banks of the Ganga, where she knew Karna would be at his morning prayer. Karna was standing in the river as Kunti had expected. He was facing the east with his eyes closed. Kunti waited. Karna opened his eyes. He was surprised to see Kunti. He bowed to her respectfully and greeted her. Oh Karna, my son, she wept. As she related the story of his birth, he was her son, she said amid tears. He was a son, a prince of noble blood of the house of Pandu. He was the child of Surya, the sun god. whom he had worshipped a moment earlier. He was the first child, the eldest of the Pandavas. Arjuna was his brother, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva, all were his brothers. It is the Pandava you should lead, not Duryodhana's armies. Leave them, come now, join your brothers, defend them against the Kauravas. My heart has been heavy within me all these years. Bring me peace now. Karna embraced his mother gently and wiped away her tears. He spoke to her in sad, gentle voice. Indeed, I am a prince, son of Kunti, born to Surya, but Adiratha raised me. Adiratha gave me a father's care and he gave me his name. Radha is my mother. She lavished love and affection on me. She shared my infant joys and sorrows and proudly watched me grow into a manhood. When Krupa challenged me to reveal my parentage at the tournament, you could have been saved me, mother. If only you had revealed the truth, then perhaps the things would have been different now. Son, son, with tear-filled eyes, Kunti protested. Karna said, it was Duryodhana then who befriended me and stood by me. He rebuked Bhima when he flung hot words at me. To Duryodhana, it did not matter that I was a mere charioteer's son. He gave me wealth, a kingdom, power, armies. More than that, he gave me friendship, a lifelong friendship. Mother, would I be an honorable man if I deserted him now? Would I be worthy to be a warrior if I deserted the Kauravas to join the Pandavas? Would that be right? Would it be just? Would it become of Karna? Karna's smile was tinged with sadness. It was a difficult choice, but he did not hesitate to make it. He held honor, duty, and friendship above everything else. Would I not be a traitor and a cheat if I desert him now? He said. Kunti had no answer. She was heartbroken. She bent her head in sorrow. Do you understand, children, what Karna said to Kunti? Yes. Now, the sage Durvyasa had taught Kunti a mantra. It was a secret verse to invoke the gods. When invoked, they would appear before her and bless her with sons equal to themselves in glory. The young Kunti was at that time waiting for her Swayamvara, but she had out of curiosity invoked Surya, the sun god. He had blessed her with a child who would prove to be the greatest of all heroes. Here what we understood, a sage. A sage means what? Sage means what? A holy person. A holy person, Durvyasa had taught her some mantras. Okay. And it was secret mantras to please God, to invoke God. Invoke means here to request. To request. To invoke God means to request the God. When invoked, when requested, they would appear before her and bless her with sons equal to themselves in glory. Here, when she invoked that mantras, the gods would appear in front of her and they would bless her. Who? They would bless Kunti with sons. And the sons would be equal to the god in glory, in strength and in the intelligence. The sons will be as strongest as the gods. The young Kunti was at that time for her Swayamvara. And here, when she invoked the mantras, at that time she was unmarried. She was waiting for her Swayamvara. Okay, what do you mean by Swayamvara? Swayamvara means here, earlier times, the queen, the Swayamvara was held, means the kings from different kingdoms were coming to the palace where Swayamvara was held, and the queen was given choice to choose her prince. Okay. So, the young Kunti at that time was waiting for her Swayamvara. But she had out of curiosity invoked Surya, the sun god. Now, before that, before her Swayamvara, the Durvyas Muni had taught her few mantras. So, out of curiosity, she invoked Lord Surya. So, what happened? The Surya appeared in front of her and he blessed her with a child. Who is that child? The child was the greatest of all heroes in the epic, the Mahabharata. Okay, that baby was Karna. Understood, children? Now, with the baby in her arms, Kunti wondered, how will I explain the child? Who will believe me? With a heavy heart, she placed the baby in a basket and set it afloat on the river Ganga. Now what happened? She was having a baby in her arms. Now she wondered because she thought that these mantras were just given by Durvyasa Muni. She thought that won't work. But actually the mantras worked and she was blessed with a baby. Now, can we explain what happened to the baby? No, she can't explain. The baby can't understand. And can she explain anyone in the kingdom? Would anybody believe her? No, nobody will believe. And it was not right to have baby before marriage. So she was worried. Now with a heavy heart means you're feeling sad. Now she placed the baby in a basket. She, with a very sad smile, she placed that baby in a basket and she left afloat the baby in the river Ganga. She left the basket in the river Ganga. Now, he grew up in Adiratha's house and became a hero called Karna. Now when he was floating, the baby was floating in the basket, the Adiratha, the charioteer, will get that basket. Okay, he will see a child. So he will take that child, he will bring that child to his home and he will raise him. So, and he will call him as Karna and he will raise him into a strong man. War is near, Krishna said. Your sons will fight against their cousins. There will be much bloodshed. Now after that, what happens? The war was nearing. So one day Krishna went to Kunti and he will say, Mother, war is nearing, war is coming near. So your sons will be fighting with their cousins. So there will be more bloodshed. Now, Kunti was deeply disturbed. The Pandavas would fight against the Kauravas and Karna was on Duryodhana's side. Now what disturbed Kunti? Because Kunti know that Karna is her son. So she thought that now Kauravas and Pandavas would fight with each other. Okay. Now Karna is, the Kauravas and Pandavas would fight with each other. Now Karna is in whose side? Duryodhana's side. Okay, now she'll be worried, she'll be disturbed because one of her sons is in the side of the other enemy's side. Okay, so now Karna would fight against his brothers. Now Karna would be fighting against his brothers Pandavas because he was also one of the king in the Pandavas. Okay, so here Krishna will say now Pandavas means now 6. Including Karna, there will be 6 of them. So Krishna will say, if Karna kill one of the Pandavas, then also you will have 5 sons. Or if Pandavas will kill Karna, also you will be having 5 sons. There will be no change. Yeah, you will be having 5 sons. He will say like that. But Kunti was upset because he was her first child. Karna was her precious first child. Okay. Now, Karna would fight against his brothers, perhaps kill them or be killed himself. Now what Krishna said, Karna will kill any of the Pandavas or one of the Pandavas will kill Karna. Now, he was a precious firstborn whom she had never acknowledged and never fondled with a mother's love. Now here, what happened? Now Karna was Kunti's first precious born child, okay, whom she never acknowledged, she did not accept because she left the small baby in the river. So she did not accept the Karna as her son. And also she never showed a mother love towards Karna. She betrayed, she left Karna alone in the river. Now, tears of despair welled up in her eyes. Kunti made up her mind to tell Karna the truth. Now tears, by recalling all the things what happened earlier. Now her eyes was filled with tears. Now here invoke despair, loss of hope. Now tears of despair means loss of hope. Now she lost hope because Karna was on the side of Duryodhana and Pandavas and Kauravas were having fight, and it was very difficult for Karna to convince him to join the Pandavas because Kunti had never showed him the motherly love, and she even not acknowledged that Karna was her child. So she'll be in loss of hope. That was the only way persuade him to leave Duryodhana and to fight on the side of Pandavas. Now Kunti understood that this is the time, this war time is the right time to tell Karna the secret of his birth and make him to and convince him to leave Duryodhana and to join the Pandava kings. Now, with Karna gone, Duryodhana would be weaker in strength and spirit. The Pandavas would be able to vanquish him with ease. Now, what Kunti thought? Now, if Karna joins Pandavas, then Duryodhana will become weak. So, his spirit will lose. Okay, and Pandavas would be easily defeat Kauravas. Okay, and here vanquish means defeat. So, if Karna will join to Pandava king, then Duryodhana will become weak and the Pandavas can vanquish easily, defeat easily the Kauravas. This was the right time for Karna to learn the secret of his birth. Now, Kunti thought that this war time was the best time to understand Karna the secret of his birth. Kunti hurried to the banks of the Ganga where she knew Karna would be at his morning prayers. Now Kunti, she hurried to the banks of the river Ganga and she know that Karna will be doing his morning prayers in the banks of Ganga. So she hurried in that way. Karna was standing in the river as Kunti had expected. Karna, he was doing his prayers by standing in the river. So as Kunti had expected already, she thought she know that Karna will be in his morning prayers. He was facing the east with his eyes closed. He was facing the east side. Which side the sun rises? East. So Karna was facing towards east and he was doing his morning prayers. He believed, he worshipped, Karna worshipped Lord Surya, okay, sun. Kunti waited. Karna opened his eyes. He was surprised to see Kunti. He bowed to her respectfully and greeted her. Here, Kunti, she waited as Karna was doing his morning prayers. Kunti waited, and when Karna opened his eyes, he saw Kunti in front of him and he was surprised. Why he was surprised? Because Karna was in the side of Kauravas. Now Kunti is the mother of Pandavas. So Karna was surprised. Why? Mother Kunti had come to meet him. Okay. Now as Karna saw Kunti, he was surprised, but also he did not show and he gave respect. He bowed himself and he showed his respect and he greeted her. Oh Karna, my son, she wept. As she related the story of his birth, he was her son, she said, amid tears. Now, when Karna greeted her, she started to tell the story. She told him, or she addressed him as my son, and she related. She started to tell the story to Karna. He was her son, she said. She told that, Karna, you are my son. He was one of the prince of noble blood of the house of Pandu. He was the child of Surya, the sun god. And she started telling that you are the prince of noble blood of Pandu and you are blessed by Lord Surya, whom you had worshipped earlier. Now he was doing his morning prayers for Lord Surya. So she told, you are blessed with Lord Surya. He was the first child, the eldest of the Pandavas. Arjuna was his brother. Yudhishthira, Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva, all were his brothers. Now she continued and she told, Karna, you are my son, you are my first child. And Arjuna, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Nakula and Sahadeva, all are your brothers. Now, it is the Pandavas you should lead, not Duryodhana's armies. Leave them. Now, what Kunti told? Kunti told his birth secret. And she told that you are the blood of Pandu. Okay, you are the son of Pandu. And you are one of the king among the Pandavas. You are my child. So, leave Duryodhana. You should not support Duryodhana. Leave Duryodhana, leave Kaurava army and come and join to the Pandavas. Now, come now, join your brothers, defend them against the Kauravas. Now, what Kunti said? Leave Duryodhana or leave Kaurava's army, come and join your brothers, the Pandavas, and defeat the Kauravas. Will Karna accept or will Karna agree? We'll see. My heart has been heavy within me all these years. Bring me peace now. Now what Kunti said, all these years I was only thinking about you. My heart was filled with heaviness because of the guilty, because she had betrayed her first son. So my heart all these days were heavy. Now I want peace. So please come and join Pandavas and you leave the Kauravas army. Now, next, the Karna embraced his mother gently and wiped away her tears. Now, what Karna did, as he listened, as he heard what Kunti said, and now when Kunti was crying, he embraced her. What do you mean by embrace? Hold closely someone. Okay, hold closely someone. So, when he understood that Kunti was crying, so he held his mother and he wiped her tears. He spoke to her in sad, gentle voice. Now he spoke to her in a sad and gentle voice because now he came to know who is his parents. So instead of being happy, he'll become sad because he was betrayed by his mother. So now anybody who is betrayed by their mother, they will feel happy. After growing up, after some time, if they come and say that I am your mother, will anybody accept? No, because everything, whatever happened in their life, they will remember everything. And same way, even Karna also remembered that he was betrayed by his mother. Kunti did not show any love to Karna, so he became sad and also he started to speak in gentle voice. Indeed, I am a prince, son of Kunti, born to Surya. Now, yes, he'll say, yes, indeed, I am a prince. Yes, I am a prince. I am son of Kunti and was blessed by Lord Surya. Now, but Adiratha raised me. But indeed, though I am the son of Kunti and Pandu and was blessed by Lord Surya, I was raised by Adiratha. Adiratha had taken care of mine. It was you, Kunti, who betrayed me. And Adiratha gave me a father's care and gave me his name. Now Adiratha raised me. He gave me father's love. He took care of me. And his wife Radha is my mother. She lavished love and affection on me. She shared my infant joys and sorrows. Here what Karna will say, though I am the son of Kunti or Pandu and though I am blessed with Lord Surya, I was raised by the other person Adiratha. He gave me father's care, father's love and he raised me. And his wife Radha gave me lavish love, enough love, motherly love she showed on me. They have seen my infant sorrows and happiness. Okay. Now, Radha, she has showed me all motherly love and she had taken care of mine. She raised me into a manhood. Okay. Now, when Krupa challenged me to reveal my parentage at the tournament, you could have saved me, mother. If you had revealed the truth, then perhaps things would have been different now. Now here what Karna is telling is, you had one time in the tournament, a Krupa by person, he was teasing him by taking the name of parentage. He was asking, who are your parents? Now that time you could have revealed this truth. right? Because you was the only one who was knowing my birth secret, and you could have helped me during that time. If you had helped me during the tournament, then things would have been different. I might have been in the Pandava side and not in the Kaurava side. Okay. Now, son with tear-filled eyes, Kunti protested. Now, what Kunti said by listening to Karna's words, now she wept. She said, Karna, son, she was calling his name. Karna said, it was Duryodhana then who befriended me and stood by me. He said, Duryodhana, it was not you who supported me, it was Duryodhana who supported me and he befriended me. He showed his friendship. He gave the hand of friendship to me. And he rebuked Bhima when he flung hot words at me. Now here what? He rebuked Bhima. Means rebuked means scolded. He rebuked means scolded. Duryodhana was the one who scolded Bhima when he was telling harsh words on me. Here what? Harsh words on me. Now here flung means throwing. Throwing means saying harsh words on me. To Duryodhana, it did not matter that I was a mere charioteer's son. The Karna is continuing his talking and he's telling it was Duryodhana. Duryodhana did not see whether I am a charioteer's son or whether I am a king. So he befriended, he showed his friendship towards me, and it was he who helped me. He made me the king of Anga. He gave the kingdom. He made me king of Anga. He gave me wealth, and moreover everything he gave his true friendship. Okay, and he'll say a lifelong friendship. Now, he will ask few questions to Kunti now. Mother, would I be an honorable man if I deserted him now? When Kunti told his birth secret and when she asked him to leave Kauravas or Duryodhana and told her to join the Pandavas army, now Karna will ask her few questions. Now what he will ask, Mother, would I be an honorable man if I deserted him now? Here deserted means leave. Deserted means leave. Now he'll ask Kunti, Karna will ask Kunti, Mother, if I leave Kauravas now, would I be an honorable man? Will anybody treat me as an honorable man? Now, the other question was, would I be worthy to be a warrior? If I deserted the Kauravas to join the Pandavas? Now he's asking one more question. Would it be correct? Would it be correct if I leave Kauravas now during the war time to join the Pandavas? Will anybody accept this? No. And would that be right? He's asking Kunti. Is this right? Leaving the friend in the needy time and joining the Pandavas. Is this the right way? Would it be just? Would it become of Karna? Would anybody say this is correct? What the others will think about me? Or will my conscience will accept this? Because when you betrayed me, it is Adiratha who raised me, and it was Duryodhana who gave his friendship and made me as a king of Anga, and he gave me whatever I want. So, and whenever I needed your help in the tournament, when the other person was laughing at me by taking the name of my parentage, you could have told the secret. But you did not. You did not help me. So Duryodhana helped me. So when Bhima was talking harsh words on me, it was Duryodhana who saved me from Bhima's hard words. It was not you. So now you don't have any right. So he's asking few questions. So whether it will be right during the war time if I leave Kauravas? So is this the way I am showing my friendship towards Duryodhana, who gave me everything? And he will ask, is this the way how Karna should be? So all these questions which was asked by Karna will make Kunti sad, because now she will understand what the mistake she had done. Now Karna's smile was tinged with sadness. Here tinged means filled. Tinged, filled. Here, Karna smiled. Though Karna was smiling, the smile was showing his sadness. It was a difficult choice, but he did not hesitate to make it. It was very difficult choice because now Karna came to know his birth secret. He understood that he was also belonging to the Pandavas only. So now it was difficult because now choosing Pandavas or Kauravas was a difficult decision for Karna. One side is his brother, own brother, and the other side is his friend. So now he was in a dilemma to whom to choose. But instead of that dilemma also, he did not hesitate to take the decision that he should be in the side of Kauravas. He has to show his true friendship. He has to respect his friend. So he should not make his friend feel sad or to come down. So by joining the Pandavas, Karna doesn't want his friend Duryodhana, who helped him a lot in the needy time, and Karna doesn't want Duryodhana to become weak. So he decided to be in the Kaurava side. Okay. Now, he held honor, duty and friendship above everything else. Here, instead of choosing his brothers, his family, Karna honored and he held in the side of Kauravas. So, he upheld his friendship. He gave more respect towards his friend and friendship. So, would I not be a traitor and a cheat if I desert him now? Now he will ask, would I not be a traitor? Traitor means a betrayer, leaving. So Karna will ask Kunti, if I come to the Pandava side, will everybody call me a traitor, betrayer? Okay. So is it not? Everybody will call me as a betrayer. So now he came to know his secret. So he has joined to Pandavas and he is betraying, he is leaving his friend. So in his needy time. So is it right? He is asking, Karna is asking Kunti. Now, if everybody will think me as a cheater. Okay, so I don't want that name, he said. Kunti had no answer now to all these questions which was asked by Karna, whether is it right, correct way to betray, correct time to leave Kauravas to join Pandavas? Is this the correct way of the warrior to leave the army in the middle of the war? And is this the way how a warrior should be or how king should be? Because betraying the friend, betraying the person who had given him everything and joining the Pandavas. All these questions made Kunti sad. Kunti had no answer for all those questions. She was heartbroken now. She understood that Karna will not join the Pandava king. So now her heart was broken. She bent her head in sorrow now. She bent her head. She put her head down in sorrow. Children, did you understand the lesson? I hope you have understood. Okay, now there are few meanings and their words and their meaning. So we'll learn now. Sage, a holy man. Sage, a holy man. Invoke, to request. Invoke, request. Fondled, show love. Fondled, show love. Despair, loss of hope. Despair, loss of hope. Persuade, convince. Persuade, convince. Vanquish, defeat. Vanquish, defeat. Embraced, hold closely. Embraced, hold closely. Rebuked, scold. Rebuked, scold. Tinged, filled. Tinged, filled. Traitor, betrayer. Traitor, betrayer. Desert, leave. Desert, leave. Children, did you understand this story? Yes, I hope you have understood, children. In the next class, we will discuss whatever doubts you have. Next class, children. Thank you, children.